Hello, my name is Faiz Sheikh, and I just wanted to give a quick demonstration of the BxChange mobile app, or more appropriately, the BxChange Mobile Dapp, since it is a decentralized app running on the blockchain. So BxChange is a mobile Dapp connecting insurance buyers with potential underwriters or investors, and this video is a quick demonstration of the end-to-end solution that was prepared for the hackathon. But if you're interested in finding more information about the project, you can find that at this link. Likewise, the source code for this project is currently open and can be found on this GitHub link. This app recently won the grand prize at the 2006 RGAx blockchain hackathon, which was held on September 8 at Chesterfield. And the winning team was a mix of Amazon employees with two business analysts from RGA. And as you can see, we obviously had a lot of fun implementing the entire end-to-end solution in a span of 48 hours. So what is BxChange? BxChange is a peer-to-peer mobile insurance exchange platform connecting consumers who are in need of coverage with a distributed network of potential investors or underwriters. In simple words, you could think of it as Uber for underwriting. So if you're someone who is looking to buy insurance for your house, for your life, for some of your micro assets, or for example, if you're a farmer who's looking to buy insurance for his crops, you would use BxChange. As someone who's looking to buy insurance, you would go on the platform and buy insurance, and as soon as you do that, your request to buy insurance would be posted on a marketplace where it would be available for other underwriters as a potential investment opportunity. So in that sense, it is a crowdsourced fulfillment platform connecting investors with insurance buyers. And since it is running on the blockchain, it is completely open. There is no central body controlling the system, and hence it's a level playing field for everyone. So to explain that, let's go back to the Uber example. Uber is a central body which controls how many riders or how many drivers get how many rides. So if you're a driver who newly signs up with Uber, Uber will not start sending rides your way until you build up certain reputation with them. This is completely not the case in blockchain. In blockchain, there is no central body. The piece of logic resides in a smart contract, which is a piece of code running on the blockchain. And once the smart contract is published, it cannot change. So people participating in the smart contract are aware of the terms, and hence it is a level playing field for everyone. And all the transactions that are posted on a blockchain are immutable, and anyone can go back and verify if the transactions were accurate. In that sense, it is completely open and transparent. And also, since the entire thing is automated, it is extremely efficient. So the solution we implemented was for the use case of a farmer trying to buy insurance on the BxChange platform, which means the farmer is trying to participate in the smart contract. And the smart contract is what we wrote during the hackathon. The smart contract is a piece of logic or the code which takes care of transferring the funds from the insurance buyer into the escrow account, and from the escrow account into the account of the investor once the investor underwrites a portion of the smart contract. So on the left hand side of my screen is the log of blockchain, which is basically showing all the transactions that are running on the blockchain that is running on my local environment. And on the right hand side is the UI of our BxChange platform. This is the page where the farmer would go in and buy insurance for his crops, and as soon as the farmer buys the insurance, it would show up in the marketplace, which is here. And as you can see right now, there are 5 investment opportunities for potential buyers or potential underwriters. And also the UI has a screen which shows basically the escrow account. This is in reality, this is the balance inside the smart contract. So as soon as the insurance buyer buys insurance, it would first be deposited into the smart contract, which would appear over here. And then once the investor or once the underwriter takes a portion of the risk, the money would be transferred from the escrow account into the account of that potential investor. So I'm going to go ahead and test a use case where a farmer would buy insurance for his crops. So in this case, I'll enter the address, and as a farmer, I'd like to insure that type of crop for that year. And let's say in this case, I'm trying to insure 10,000 acres of my land. And using the slider, the farmer would be able to adjust and see how much would be the monthly premium if he decides to buy this coverage. So in this example, let's say the farmer decides to buy 60%, or basically insure 60% of the land, which means he is buying that much coverage for that monthly premium. And as soon as you hit the submit button, a few things should happen. Number one, the transaction should roll on the blockchain, and you will see that a smart contract has taken that amount of money and from the farmer's account. So that's number one. Number two, and number three is that that should appear as an investment opportunity for potential investors. So we see that the insurance that was just bought is now in the marketplace for new investors to underwrite. And also, finally, the escrow account should be deposited with that premium amount. So that was one side of the equation where a farmer would buy insurance for his crops. The other side of the equation would be for potential investors to use the platform to see if they can find investment opportunities and see if they can underwrite either the entire or a portion of the contract. So for demonstration purposes, we will switch hats, and now the same person can act as an investor. So as an investor, I would use this platform to find investment opportunities and see if I like any of that. So before we begin, let's see our balance. Our beginning balance is 92,500 Bitcoin, and as an investor, I'll use the marketplace to find investment opportunities. Let's say in this case, I'm interested in investing in oranges. So I'll see if there are any opportunities in investing in oranges, and let's say I like one. And as an investor, you could basically use this slide and adjust the numbers and see how much would the premium be that you would receive every month should you decide to underwrite that coverage. So in this case, this person is asking for $1 million in coverage, but you need not underwrite the entire amount. As an investor, you can decide to basically take only a portion of the risk. So let's say in this case, we decide to underwrite 45% of that original request. So our original balance was 92,000 something, and as soon as you submit this transaction, again a few things should happen. The transaction should roll on the blockchain, and then you should see that premium automatically credited or deposited into our account. So if you go back and refresh, that is now 94,525 Bitcoin. And the final part of the equation is the portion of the smart contract that would monitor the weather by calling a weather API to see if the weather or the temperature falls below an agreed upon temperature. And if it does, the smart contract would automatically deposit into the accounts of the participating farmers the appropriate insurance money. And hence, you can see the platform not only automates the buying and investing process, but it also automates the claims processing. There is no central body processing claims anymore. And weather is something you cannot dispute. Since everything is logged on the blockchain, anyone can go back and verify if the transactions on the blockchain were indeed accurate. Hence, it is completely open, transparent, and since the entire workflow or entire process is automated, it is extremely efficient. So that was a quick demonstration of the solution that was implemented for the hackathon. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or email any of us. And thanks for watching.